In this video, we're going to talk about the challenges and opportunities from trends like digital transformation, artificial intelligence in the workplace, and the pandemic economy. These can be broadly referred to as the future of work. So organizations like the World Economic Forum tell us we should care about this because 54% of jobs will require significant reskilling and upskilling as early as 2022. So as workers, we don't want to miss out on the new opportunities in this digital economy, and we'd also like to prepare for and mitigate some of the downsides that could affect us, our earning potential, and our job stability. So in this video, I'm going to share some opportunities and solutions I believe can help you surf the transition to this skills-based economy. If you're a mid-career professional, the chances are you probably have, traditionally been looking for the next brand to add to your resume, looking for the right school, the right business program to go to. And these proxies for, your potential may be less and less valuable to employees in the future, though obviously still human nature, they're very important. Instead, if you read McKinsey, Deloitte, and other sector reports, Microsoft, we may be moving to more of a skills-based economy. And I will talk more about this with an expert guest in the future. In the close of the video, I leave some next steps. If you are thinking about this topic, preparing to make a job or a career shift, or have concerns about your earning potential in the future of work. Okay, cadets, let's begin. So I have pivoted industries multiple times, from being on a track for the US State Department to being a research analyst in finance to finally breaking into big tech, learning the startups ecosystem, and now being an entrepreneur. After my journey in finance, I joined Amazon in 2011, and once inside that ecosystem, I upskilled multiple times to new opportunities. From risk ops to sales ops to e-commerce sales in 2014, and then AWS startup tech sales in 2018. So I learned how to do this the hard way and developed a methodology that I'm happy to share with you on this channel. How did I get there? Well, I realized that I had been slow to take action to get new skills and differentiate myself. I was having a hard time earning new opportunities and gaining recognition. And I found myself at certain points in a part of the business that was mature, low margin, facing a headcount freeze. And this meant that I was competing against a really large pool of other people with similar skills to myself. So I realized I needed to differentiate and get into a smaller pool with more specialized and differentiated competition. I went to interview at AWS, but I wasn't yet credible, capable, and visible to the right people at that point. That meant that the hiring manager really didn't have justification and reasons to believe in my unconventional background and didn't bring me into the team initially. So I took a step back and I took kind of an action plan together, which I didn't know at the time that there was a methodology for such thing. And I've developed this into the 5 pillars methodology, which I'm happy to share with you today. This 5 pillars approach helped me reapply and get hired for that job and really reignited my career. I realized that every minute that I was sitting there waiting for my turn, I was missing value on building my career and building my personal brand. In conclusion, the problem here is that mid-career roles are hyper-specialized. When you read a job description, you see that there are very specific things, very, very, very specific things that they are looking for, even in the stated requirements, much less the unstated requirements. There are internal candidates who have access to apply to this job before you do. They may have one-to-one like experience. They may be on the same team, and they already have proven delivery in this culture, and they've ramped up, whereas you are outside the culture, don't have proven delivery in that company, and you have not yet ramped up. So how can you overcome this? If this problem is not solved, unfortunately, you might face diminished career trajectory, missed earning potential, and end up with a skills deficit in the future of work. These things can all affect your job satisfaction, happiness, and self-esteem. So the good news is there are 3 immediate solutions that you can take advantage of right here today. One is an excellent framework for something called digital reinvention. So this is a framework that I wish I had had before. It can really help you with an approach on joining a new industry or new job type. It's very simple, and it starts with finding your inspiration, clarifying your direction, and creating little structures for yourself to learn efficiently. The author Nahia Ordunya has prepared a free PDF worksheet going over her methodology, which I'm a big fan of. You can find it on her website in the link below, and read her book for more information. I look forward to having Nahia on as an expert guest in the future. It will also help you with how to network and how to be visible to the right people in the right way. This is an approach that could take place over 6 to 18 months. Even if you don't want to make a change today, but you feel that you'd like to get ahead of the next one, this is a great place to start. The second solution is this 5 pillars approach that I've documented based on my own experience. Identifying a mentor in the target department or team. Finding and defining a project you can do in your current role to prove and validate these skills and build visibility. Getting the right technical certification, attending the key events for this new industry or department, and supplementing your skills with trainings on the everyday things you need to do your job. You'll be credible, visible, and capable, giving the hiring manager reasons to believe to hire you for this job. If you build these 5 pillars, these can put you in a position to be more competitive for a new job or new industry. 2 examples are moving into a cloud or a SaaS company, even though you may have limited previous IT or IT sector experience. A second one is a move into product management, data jobs, or other jobs in the future of work. So these 5 pillars help you give reasons to believe to the hiring manager. You will come across as more credible, you will validate that you are capable, and you will be visible to the right people to smooth your transition into that new opportunity with these 5 pillars. The third solution is when you are actively interviewing or already in the target role. I call this Plan, Earn, and Promote, or PEP for short. You found the industry and a few companies you're interested in, and you are considering which specific jobs you have a bridge to with your current skills. This will help you make a plan, earn the role with higher salary and more benefits, and also promote your personal brand, as well as getting promoted in the new role so that you're set up for the long term. So let's take a look at what clients have said about this approach. Victoria said, Neil has an outstanding ability to find growth opportunities in every type of situation. Dom has written that his day 1 at a SaaS company was yesterday, and he feels like he's already been in this new industry for a year. That's pretty powerful. Bo shared with me saying, Neil coached me to not only reach my sales targets, but more than double them. I have now been promoted and moved internationally within the company. And JB said, when I talked to you, it was a decisive point in my journey. This information really changed my perception of what the role was and what I needed to do. I passed the interview and got the job. So keep in mind, you can reach out, get in touch today. 50% of my coaching revenue goes directly to nonprofits leading in this space. So when you invest in yourself, you also invest in the community, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.